Good morning and happy Easter. I'm Andrew from the Salvation Army in Sunbury, and welcome to the fourth and final Easter reflection for 2020. So we've arrived at Easter Sunday, hooray! Today most people spend seeking and eating copious amounts of chocolate and hot cross buns. We might ordinarily spend the day with others, but present circumstances don't allow for that. Many would have gone to church to celebrate this joyous occasion. The story of Easter Sunday is an ancient one, but it never seems to get old despite being retold year after year. We pick up where Good Friday left off. Jesus, all-round good guy but not so well liked by the religious leaders of his day, has been killed. His death was so horrific in fact that a 2004 Hollywood treatment of it was called one of the most ridiculously violent films of all time. Yes, it really was that bad. The death, that is. His lifeless body had now sat in the tomb for over 2 full days. It's not much of a happy ending, is it? Where's the justice for this innocent man? Let's look at the story again, see if there's a part 2. We read in Luke chapter 24, on the first day of the week, very early in the morning, the women took the spices they had prepared and went to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb, but when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. Now this discovery caused them to be concerned, to wonder what had happened. The last they'd seen him, he was well and truly dead. How could they prepare his body now? We read on, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them and said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen." Well, they went to tell the others, but no one believed them. Peter, who had been close to Jesus, ran to the tomb, saw it empty, and wondered what had happened. Then Jesus starts appearing to them in different places to different people, a couple here, a couple there, soon hundreds and hundreds of people, and the word starts to get out. Jesus is alive. Now you may not believe it. You know, there were plenty of skeptics even back then. This story only makes sense if you believe Jesus really was who he said he was, the author of life, God himself. Now either he was lying, or mad, or telling the truth. If he was a liar, then would he have suffered so much for it? If he was mad, why would so much of what he taught make so much sense? If Easter Sunday is not true, and Jesus isn't alive, then death gets the final say in our lives. If it is true, then Jesus has had victory over death, and he gets the final say, and choosing to believe in him makes all the difference. I choose to believe that Jesus died and rose again. I believe I am being restored into the fullness of his image because he lives and works in me. You can join me. Just ask yourself this question. Who do you say Jesus is? Do you believe? Have a happy and safe Easter, and thank you.